Patrick Daly here. Welcome to episode number 9 of For the Week That's In It. So I was wondering how long it was going to take for the story I saw in the news this week to appear, and finally appear it did. And the announcement was, I'll read, Russia's invasion of Ukraine has helped ignite a boom in clean energy investment, which will significantly outpace spending on fossil fuels, according to the International Energy Agency. So according to the IEA, energy investments are now split as follows: $1.7 trillion in clean energy against $1 trillion in fossil fuels. So for me, this is the result of the interaction of two of the big trends of our time, climate change and geopolitical fragmentation. And these are both trends that we've already spoken about before on this video series. And I see these now combining to significantly accelerate processes that were already underway. So as a consequence, now clean energy investments are increasing faster than many expected, and faster than many people are even aware of at this time. And those investments are pulling away from the quantity of investments, or the amount of investments in fossil fuel at an increasing pace. So the difference is widening. So the chief beneficiaries of these investments in clean energy are renewables, such as solar and wind, electric vehicles, batteries, nuclear power, electricity grids, storage facilities, and other low carbon technologies. So even anecdotally, in my day-to-day life here in Dublin, I'm noticing more and more electric vehicles. In fact, the new registrations in Ireland so far this year, EVs have outpaced diesel engine cars for the first time ever. I'm also noticing lots of people installing solar panels and heat pumps in their homes as part of energy upgrades. And in the energy generation sector itself, we're hearing about new wind energy investments, both onshore and offshore, in the Atlantic here in Western Europe all the time. Ireland, for example, has the potential to generate 7 times its own needs in electricity from wind power alone, with the remainder being destined for export to markets in mainland Europe. We're also seeing, I spend a lot of time in logistics, which is my area of expertise, transport modal shift going on from air to deep sea, from road to short sea, and from road to rail all across Europe at this time. So I think we may be actually getting close at this point to a tipping point of an exponential process here. So it seemed for a long time that progress was painfully slow, despite the existence of many of these technologies for quite some time out there. And now the pace is suddenly accelerating and may be set to go into overdrive. And this, in fact, is a common feature, if you look back in history, of many exponential processes, which the uptake and application of new technologies tend to follow. So there's no doubt that there will be massive infrastructural challenges ahead, not to mention the social, political, financial and geopolitical implications of the energy transition. And all of those will need to be navigated. And it's also unclear at this point which technologies will come out on top. And no doubt there are going to be winners and losers among the producers, the providers and the adapters. However, one way or another, I do believe that we're on the cusp of an accelerated transition here. It's going to change our world dramatically over the rest of this decade and beyond, as these changes combine with another of the great trends of our time, which is the digitization of the economy, which is going to allow these innovations in energy to be implemented in very smart ways to improve productivity and sustainability and enhance the quality of the lives of billions of people around the world. So I believe this is nothing less than the new industrial revolution. So what kind of changes are you noticing yourself in your own life, in your own business, in your neighborhood, and in your country? Are you also noticing this acceleration in the transition that I'm seeing? And what do you think it will mean for the way you do business in the coming years. So let me know your thoughts and observations in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you on this topic. That's all for this episode. See you back here next week for some more tips and insights on for the week that's in it. Take care.